Hello, I'm basically we are discussing on the topic that is city creation. Basically, we are discussing about the future creation. Basically. So this basically which we discussed just now, basically that is the future creation. That's very dangerous basically, and this connects to not only temple basically. Few people says that basically यार ये तो प्रसाद वसाद खाना नहीं है क्रिश्चियन लोग तो Christian people basically don't eat prasad basically. अरे बाबा you also basically are into this only basically. So one of the person told that this chain you can see basically. Then one of the person told that yes basically. So that is connecting to you also basically. It's not like that basically the you are not eating prasad, that means you will basically get basically will not connect to this basically, because you are also basically into this only basically. So one of the person told that yes basically, yeah. By eating not prasad basically, that doesn't mean that basically you are not into this. So see basically this. See basically. It's very dangerous topic. So one of the person told that India counts 88 countries. India country, others countries, then basically the 88 countries. So see basically the chain. Basically. So one of the person told that basically this chain connects to what basically? Then he told that basically matrix, future data, then disease, medicines, chains of satellites also basically you can say, and chains of combination chemicals data also basically you can say, because chemical equal to satellite also basically you can say, all energies also, and the 100 crore human basically are already controlled by the Uttar Pradesh people basically, and this data basically TCS group have basically. Then he told that yes basically. So see basically now. TCS group basically. And recent TCS is now number one country basically. So not one number one, number one software company basically. And he basically whatever say na basically, that all software company listens basically. The TCS group basically will be responsible for India country data basically. So one of the person told that yeah, matlab, how basically they are going to do the verification here basically. Just now basically you discussed basically these three basically. Then he told that how basically they are going to do the verification. Then he told that basically for that basically they have to, what they have to do basically. First they have to break the chain. That basically they have to, assume that basically they have to break the chain. Then basically they have to again do the chain, because without doing chaining basically you can't do anything basically. Breaking the chain basically, then you have to do the chain basically. Otherwise basically Uttar Pradesh will get end. Uttar Pradesh will 100% will get end basically. Not only Uttar Pradesh basically, entire India will get end basically. So you have to chain with whole world basically, and this basically whole world is basically chained also basically, and that is connected to this fifth number topic also. That is all chains basically of satellite group basically, or basically you can say all chemicals of the satellites also basically, or chemical statistic also basically we can add here. So one of the person told that it's very dangerous topic basically here. It's connecting to the very artificial intelligence topic basically. Then he told that yes, that basically TCS group basically has given this topic to the Infosys basically, that you handle the artificial intelligence. That means TCS group basically has divided each and every task basically. That is the matrix energy basically of the India country basically, which is connecting to the whole world basically. That is here basically I have taken example of 100 crore people of Uttar Pradesh basically. So in world, India country basically, I assume that basically 100 crore people, more than 100 crore people. That means Uttar Pradesh basically we are taking the example. So world basically might be around basically 250, 30 crore basically. Sorry, 300 crore basically. Here you can say as a 100 crore also, and here you can say as a country also basically, or state also basically. That also you can add here. So this basically chain basically you have to do also. So the checking basically how you can do. One of the person told that how basically you can check basically the things basically are created. first basically checking things, break the chain, break the chains, chains, and do the chain of the above written things. And this is the most dangerous topic basically. Just last now basically we had written. And this basically say that basically that who basically will in future and who basically will get out from future basically. This say basically that you are basically into future and you are basically getting out from future also basically. In other language basically you can say get out from future basically. So it's very dangerous thing basically. So get out from Uttar Pradesh future basically. So get out from India future basically. So one of the person told that yeah, if you are not getting anything basically from India basically, then basically you are supposed to leave basically India long before basically. Then one of the person told that yes basically yeah, Sunil or Snar basically was supposed to leave India long before basically. But he actually not left. The reason nobody basically given the nobody basically actually cleared the interview also basically. Few people say that basically you were basically supposed to leave India long before basically. Then he told that yes basically yeah. Because you are not getting software company, the software companies are basically not giving you job. That means basically you are supposed to leave India long before basically. So see basically the chain basically is going to connect and basically have to remove the chain also basically. This basically without this basically no, you can't do anything basically. So this basically also happens daily basically. Might be happening weekly or basically might be happening monthly basically. Chains and chain gets break basically. Chain the break, chain breaks like this basically, things basically. So one of the person told that basically yes basically it's correct. So this basically is also done. So see basically the most dangerous topic basically we have discussed just now basically. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about this.